hello. It already started recording. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back. If you are a returning watcher. If not, then hi. How are you? I don't really particularly have a topic today. I mostly just want to talk about Master Duel because that's what I've been playing for the last, we're in May now, so almost 5 months. Like, I've been obsessed. I've always been obsessed with the game. I've always been obsessed with the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! And so I've been playing. Here's my biggest issue, is that I'm not able to really stream and stuff like that like I would like to, because I play on my tablet. I do have a laptop that I can play on, and I'm afraid to transfer stuff over. So if anybody knows, about the transfer process to transfer your account over from one device to the next, what do you lose? Do you lose anything? Do I lose my decks or anything like that? Because that's the biggest thing. I don't want to. I have my name's Living Shadow on there. If you find me, add me. Let me get my player ID. Hold on. If you ever define, get my player ID, add me, duel me. It'll be fun. But I don't know. Oh, I meant to show you how many decks I have. So hold on. So I have all these different decks. So I don't want to lose any single one of them. I don't want to lose any cards. I don't want to lose any craft points. And I also am afraid that if I do transfer over... Why is this cord doing this? And I'm also afraid if I do transfer over that like craft points and stuff like that will be lost. But more importantly, that I could lose like a card or so, because I don't want to lose any cards. I don't want to lose anything. And I've never played on the computer. I've only ever played on this. So I know with the computer there's mouse and click and stuff like that. It's not necessarily as mobile either. I love being on this iPad because I can take it everywhere. But I would also like to stream. I don't even see how to download my replays and stuff like that. Like, yes, I can watch them on here, but I wanted to download them and upload them on YouTube and stuff like that. But I don't see a way to do that either. So I'm not really sure how to do that on the iPad. So it's really like, I don't know. I wouldn't say it's like the worst experience ever, but I just don't know how to do it. I don't really know how to do it. Yeah. So, hopefully, that'll be something that they add to the game itself. But I really want to talk about this game because it's very, very interesting. If you've never played the Yu-Gi-Oh! Card game, or if you played a long time ago and you're coming back, it is so different than how it was in the beginning, or how it used to be. Like, the game is so complicated. Like, I was looking at another complicated deck, and I love the complicated decks. I do. I love the decks that are really, really complicated. I love the decks that are really, really, like, hard to master, at least. I don't know. I like the challenge, I guess. I just think it's something fun to do. Something fun to learn. I like learning things. I think that it's just a good thing to do. But yeah, so there's various different things. If you're oldie, or what they call a Yu-Gi boomer, you probably know Dark Magician and Blue Eyes White Dragon. Those are probably the two most popular cards from the like original Duel Monsters, like anime and TV show, or excuse me, from the anime, which is the TV show, but from like back in that day. I'm trying to steep my tea over here because I have this really piping hot tea, which I don't think you can see the smoke or the whatever heat fumes. I have a whole bunch of stuff going on in my life. Total life changes. Just signed on to do that. So that is selling tea. Not necessarily the one I'm drinking at this moment, but it is tea coming down the line. So you might see videos and things about that on here. Some of it's weight loss tea. They have flavors. Like if they have a fruit punch flavor, I'm really excited to try. Things like that. So, I don't know. Like, I really still want to do this. I want to record videos. I want to still vlog my life. I still want to share things out there. I think it's just really hard for me because I think about it in the terms of, and I know I'm not talking about Master Duel at this point, but it's hard for me to talk about it when I can't, like, physically show you. So if I can I'm probably trying to get on the computer and do that, and then we'll make another, like, Master Duel thing. But for, like, the vlog life, it's just kind of hard. It's really hard when, you know, like, I'm vlogging, technically. Vlogging, I feel like, is the most, hardest form of content to create an audience with, because I'm not really talking about anything that's interesting to you, the viewer, as much as it probably is to me. And I need a tissue. Hold on. 1 second. What am I doing? I had him on the other side. Okay, but like, because it's not as I don't know. Like, it's not as entertaining for you, I guess. Like, it could be. I don't know. I'm hoping it is. But I find that most people don't really care about the person as much as they care about the content. So, I mean, I don't know about this content creator life. It really feels to me like something in 2023, which is when I'm recording this, that is something that you almost kind of have to do. Even, like, I know not everybody really wants to do it or whatever. It feels like something you kind of have to do, at least a little bit, in order just to be out there. And I do still have my podcast. I just recorded a new episode. I'm going to record another one soon. It's just so many different things. And I kind of want to talk about that too, I tried to have somebody else on the podcast with me as like a co-host type deal, co-host type energy. Did not really work out well for me. Okay, it just did not. Not that I can't work with somebody, or that a co-host is. I still think a co-host is a good thing and a good thing for me. I think that the people who I've had people who will be willing to come on as like a guest for one episode, and there's people who have been willing to come on to be on the podcast like as a regular returnee. The problem is the regular returnee people, or really it's like usually like mainly one person, is someone who I don't even want on the show. I'm just gonna be honest. Whether that's tea, that's shade, whatever, I don't care. I mean, clearly I got my own tea. I don't need. And now it's gotten better since it's cooled down a little bit. But yeah, it's just been rough. It's been rough. It's been rough finding topics. Not because there's not anything to talk about, but because research and time and work schedules and things like that, like I've gone through several jobs over the years of my life, right? Several jobs over the years of my life. So my body, myself, is not technically on a set schedule. I don't have a set schedule for myself. I've always had to change for whatever job I'm able to get, or whatever job I have at the time, or whatever thing I'm trying to do or pursue at the time. So I never really, I wouldn't say I don't have a permanent job. It's more like I don't have a permanent schedule. There's times where I've worked at night. There's times where I've worked during the day. I've had 9 to 5s. I've had overnight jobs, third shift. And it's just, my body does not really know when to rest or when to sleep. Like, I don't have a set time. So, like, right now, I'm awake, right? And it's becoming to the point where it's like, if I'm awake, I have to do everything while I'm awake. Because if I lay down or sit down for too long, I risk going to sleep. Which doesn't sound like... I don't know. Like, I don't like going to sleep like that. I don't like being knocked out like that. I don't like the idea, like, literally today was one of those days where I slept most of the day. And I don't like that. I don't like that for myself. I don't like that for where I am in my life. I don't like the not having the ability to be awake. Like, if I'm going to be asleep, and I'm going to sleep like that, then just keep me asleep. Like, don't... And not that anybody's waking me up or anything like that, but I mean, permanently. Yeah. It's just been a lot. It's a lot. I'm still writing. I have ideas for so many things, and I just feel like I'm really trying to do too much and too little all at the same time. And it's sad because I want to do this type of stuff because this type of stuff is more fun. However, for me in my personal life, I have not received money. Well, I shouldn't say I haven't received because I have, but not nearly as much as I would need to be able to do like stuff like this full time. So, which is why you don't really see me full time on here and things like that. Even though I really would like to. It's just like a rough life. So I don't like. This could be like on my journey to being a content creator, blah blah blah. But, like, I'm really not a content creator, though, because I don't do this full time. I don't make money from doing it. I wish I did. I really have not. My website has not been popping lately. I really need more clicks, more purchases, more bookings for readings, things like that. It's just been, like, rough for me. And I stopped doing readings on YouTube, not because I stopped doing readings in general, because I have not stopped doing readings at all. But I stopped doing readings on YouTube because it became, like, just really, really rough. It really became rough for me when I would do something. And a lot of people, I would watch other people to make sure I'm accurate, right? So I would feel something, and I would watch people who I know would be, who would cover some of the same subjects I cover, because a lot of people still cover just like love and stuff on tarot reading and stuff like that. I don't. I feel like there's way more that can be talked about and discovered from things like that, and way deeper conversations that can be had. And so I watched a lot of the people who would talk about things a little bit deeper, a little bit more life focused than just relationships. And a lot of the times we got on the same page either that same week or a week or two later. I would see them doing or talking about the same things I was talking about from that weekend. So I know I'm still accurate with it. The accuracy doesn't bother me, doesn't really scare me as much as it was just that I would spend so much time on it and really did not get much of a return. And then it became when I started to work again full time that I really it just became really, really hard to balance and juggle. And I don't know. Like right now, it's easy for me to balance and juggle things. But again, I need to get this set up because I really want to get on here and show you guys what I've been doing. Because mostly what I've been doing is playing this game and getting better at this game and learning this game because it's fun. And for me, I've never, I'm from Michigan, I'm from Flint. guess I have physical Yu-Gi-Oh cards, but there's not that many people who play. And when I grew up, there wasn't that many people who played the actual card game, the physical card game. And of course, I played video games before for Yu-Gi-Oh, but again, those are against the computer. There's not really. I don't know too many games that let you, Yu-Gi-Oh games that let you play person to person. Over the years, I've never seen that many. So for me, this is like, oh my god, I finally get to play like against people, and it's so much different and more fun against people. Although it can be harder, but you learn a lot more from that than if you do from the playing against the computer too. So like if people will play similar decks to mine, I would get inspiration and things like that. I don't know. I love the artwork of the cards, everything. It's just something that I truly enjoy. So I wanted to share that with you all, and like my gameplays and things like that, because I really feel like I have like some secret tips or something that I don't see many people talking about on here, and I'm interested in really showing that. I don't really know what content you would want to see from me, if you want to see anything from me at all. I don't mind doing stuff or whatever. At this point in life, the hardest part is time. It's time and location, honestly, because when I get up to go do certain things, or if I want to go do something, I have to do it around certain times and in certain areas, so do be mindful of that. But yeah, I want to I don't know. I want to try putting this on the computer, but I'm so scared. I don't want to lose anything. Like on the transfer and the transfer back, I don't want to lose anything. I don't want to lose my gems, which I don't even have that many. I only have 33 gems at the moment. But I still don't want to lose my gems. I don't want to lose solo mode. I don't want to redo that. I don't know. I've not seen it. And my nose is so stuffy. Ugh. Which is a whole nother reason why I have this tea. It's because my nose is so stuffy. But yeah, this has been so much. I'm gonna try and put a link to Total Life Changes, my link for Total Life Changes, in the description below, so you can check that out. See if you want anything from there. The link to my store and stuff like that is already in the description below. That's nothing new there. This is just like an update. I'm alive. I'm still here. You can still book me for a reading if you would still like to get a reading. I still am very, very accurate. I still do those. I just did one the other day. It was really, really in depth, and it was just, I don't know. It made me want to get back on the camera again a little bit, but I don't want to spend so much time recording it for YouTube for only. And it's not even just like for only a couple people to watch it, but for the people who watch it and they're so silent. I think that's the thing that gets me. And I've seen a lot of people on YouTube at this point. I've watched a lot of YouTube at this point. And I know at a certain, you would take a lot of people to get a few comments. Like, I'm very aware of that. However, it's just, I don't know. I get feelings and... yeah, I get feelings and notions, and it really just... it's really hard for me to describe. So, I still do my podcast, the Shadowcast. I just recorded a new episode of that. I was talking about Master Duel on there. There is no video because I did it without video. I thought it would be better without video, and I did not have the light on here for that. Yeah. Yeah, like if you do transfer, they have it on here for your Konami ID and all this kind of stuff. And I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. But I want to make these videos. I think they're really, really cool. I watch other people dueling and I've seen decks and stuff like that. So I'm not necessarily saying the direction of this channel is going to change, because I don't really think I have a full direction. It's really a vlog channel. I just want to talk about my life. I want to showcase what my life is. I don't think my life is particularly that interesting, but I want to have some record of the fact I am alive. I've been here. I'm doing things. It's not necessarily FOMO. It's just more like I personally get this feeling where if it's come to the age, maybe this is like social media, things like that, where it's like 2023, it almost feels as though if people aren't watching me, I'm almost non-existent. I don't like that. I don't like being non-existent. I don't like people... I don't like people not knowing who I am. And I don't mean in like they don't know your name or whatever, but I don't like people not knowing like who I am truly, like who's the person I really am. And so often, so many times, so many people have pushed whatever they thought about me onto me to a point where I'm like, they don't know me at all, you know? And I'm hoping with things like this, there's maybe not the people who I see on a regular basis, but maybe a random stranger or somebody out there, maybe you, who, if you watch this to this point, like, we really can, like, get to know each other for who we really are, and it's not an awkward, exchange. So, yeah, I'm gonna get off here, because this is already longer than I thought. I tend to be a little bit long-winded, but, I'm gonna get it off of here, and we're gonna try and find some ways to do that, and I'm gonna look up some data transfer stuff, and probably try and do some more things, or figure out some more things to do, but yeah. So thank you for listening to me babble, and I hope you have a blessed day out there. Check out theliving shadow.me, The Living Shadow.